Get out of the car now!
That is not what I said.
Does that have a bad reputation in Illinois?
Have you had
high
any
school? Do you want to see it? Do you want me to get undressed?
It's July 22nd, 2024. A quiet summer day in Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin. An officer is on routine patrol when suddenly he spots something alarming. A white BMW with Illinois plates absolutely flying down the road. We're not talking 5 or 10 miles over the limit. This car is going 30 miles per hour over the speed limit. That's reckless, dangerous, and completely illegal.
148 traffic.
148.
4600 block of Lake with a white BMW, Illinois plate.
The officer immediately radios in and begins the pursuit. The driver? A woman named Mallory. At first, it seems like this might be a straightforward traffic stop. The BMW pulls over, and the officer thinks, okay, this is going to be easy. But oh boy, was he wrong.
They're taking off, southbound Lake.
Because just as the officer is getting out of his vehicle, Mallory apparently has second thoughts. And what does she do? She takes off. The white BMW speeds away southbound, leaving the officer stunned. Listen to the radio traffic. You can hear the frustration and urgency in the officer's voice as he calls for backup.
They're pulled over again, just before Glendale. Take out the keys.
Now, here's where it gets even crazier. Mallory doesn't get far before she pulls over again, just before Glendale. Maybe she's having second thoughts about running. Maybe she realizes how much trouble she's already in. The officer approaches cautiously this time, ordering her to turn off the car, roll down the window, and show her hands. Standard procedure, right? But nothing about this stop is going to be standard.
48, I got sticks at Glendale. I'll wait till 44 backs go.
10-4, she's just laughing in the car and just flipped me off.
As backup arrives, the officers notice something deeply disturbing about Mallory's behavior. She's not scared, she's not apologetic, she's laughing, hysterically laughing and flipping off the officers.
10-4, it looks like she threw either a small shooter or hand sanitizer out the window.
And then things take a dangerous turn. As the officer approaches, witnesses report seeing Mallory throw something out of the window, either a small bottle or hand sanitizer. The officer has to pull out his taser because of how erratic and potentially dangerous Mallory's behavior has become. He's shouting commands, trying to get her to comply, but she's not making it easy.
If you run, I'm gonna tase you. All right. Face the car, hands behind your back.
Stop resisting.
Finally, after multiple commands and the threat of being tased, Mallory exits the vehicle. But even now, she's not cooperating. As the officer tries to handcuff her, she resists.
I'm on my heart.
Have the driver out. 10-4.
Get this one.
You should be trained a little better.
Now handcuffed and being walked to the police vehicle, Mallory decides it's the perfect time to critique the officer's job performance and physical fitness. Keep in mind, she's the one who ran from police, threw things out of her car, and almost hit an officer. But sure, they need better training.
The 2020
Is there anything in your mouth? Open your mouth.
Out of River Hills.
All right, tongue up. All right.
Wow.
It's a valid question. Her behavior is so erratic, so disconnected from the seriousness of the situation, that something is clearly affecting her judgment.
You should look like me. Like one walking back over police. To be a cop, you're too fat to be a cop. I was, oh, okay. That's really super.
PTSD, by the way.
This woman has been arrested for speeding, fleeing from police, and resisting arrest, and she's spending her energy making fun of the officer's weight. The lack of self-awareness is truly stunning.
Officer Dostali. Dostali. Oh, that was a good one.
700 dispatch.
All right.
794.
Watch your head.
But she doesn't stop there. The officers, to their credit, remain professional. They've clearly dealt with difficult suspects before, but Mallory is testing their patience.
It's a little high.
Arriving at the jail, the officers need to process Mallory. This means searching her, removing any contraband, and going through standard booking procedures. But of course, Mallory can't make this simple either.
All right. When I take this left cuff off, you're going to place your hand on top of your head, palm face up. Do you understand? Do you understand? Or do we have to put...
You know I'm taking me to the psych ward too?
During the search, Mallory continues her stream of consciousness rambling, jumping from topic to topic. One minute she's talking about medical paperwork, the next she's asking if they went to school, then demanding to be put in a cell. The officers patiently explain they need to complete the booking process, but Mallory acts like following basic procedures is some kind of personal attack.
Show me the bottoms of your feet.
Are you kidding me? Am I homeless now?
Open your mouth. Tongue up. Thank you.
No, Mallory, they're not kidding. This is literally their job. They do this with every person they arrest. You're not special.
All right, so I believe you are under the influence of something. I don't know if it's drugs or alcohol, so we're going to go through some field sobriety tests. I am going to have to take off your cuffs, okay?
Now comes the part where the officers need to determine exactly what Mallory is under the influence of. Time for field sobriety tests.
All right, so first test, please stand up. You're going to face me. Your feet, place it together, heel to heel, toe to toe, and your hands are going to be down by your side.
The first test is the horizontal gaze nystagmus test, where you follow an officer's finger with your eyes. Simple enough. But before they even start, Mallory goes off on a tangent. Mallory, you went 30 over the speed limit, fled from police, and resisted arrest. That's pretty much the definition of taking it too far.
Not a real doctor. You shouldn't be a cop. You don't know anything about psychology or diabetes.
Have you
Maybe I just
anything in your head?
No, I haven't.
Do you have any cuts or bruises?
The mental leaps here are incredible. The officer asked a standard medical screening question, and suddenly, he's unqualified to be a police officer because he doesn't know about psychology and diabetes. What?
Do you want me to get undressed? Do you want to see it? Do you want me to get undressed? Do you want
No, keep your pants up.
We don't need that. All right, so it's on.
On to the test. You could please stand up again. Are there any ailments with your legs that would affect your walking or balance?
Ask him. He's a cop.
I'm asking you because you're going to be performing.
Moving on to the next test, the walk and turn. The officer demonstrates walking heel to toe in a straight line. Seems simple enough.
Again. All right, on to the next one. You're refusing to do that. This next test, you're going to be taking 9 heel to toe steps down an imaginary line.
The officer tries to continue with the tests, but Mallory keeps interrupting with bizarre commentary. Ma'am, this isn't a yoga demonstration. This is a sobriety test. Focus.
Feet together. Hands down by your side. You're going to be raising either foot of your choosing, whatever you want. You're going to raise your foot straight out.
For the one-leg stand test, the officer carefully explains the instructions. You raise one foot about 6 inches off the ground and count 1 1,000, 2 1,000, and so on until told to stop. But Mallory claims she wasn't paying attention and needs him to repeat it. Then she insists she needs it on paper and wants him to do it with her.
Hold on.
Do it with me!
Let me start the clock. All right. All right, go. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. You're not doing what I'm doing. 4 1,000.
So the patient officer actually does the test alongside her, and Mallory counts all the way to 15 1,000, well past when she should have stopped.
I'm in a cell.
This is a preliminary breath test. It is not admissible in court. It's just to see where you're at, okay? Have you taken one of these before?
Time for the preliminary breath test. This will determine if Mallory has alcohol in her system. And here we go again. Mallory decides this is the moment to lecture the officers about breathalyzers and claim that cops are scumbag alcoholics.
For what reason?
Cops are scumbag alcoholics.
Usually people
They hide tattoos, but you can tell a bad person from the way they stand, talk, and act, and if they listen to people. You shouldn't touch a woman.
The irony is absolutely lost on her. She didn't listen to police commands. She resisted. She fled. But somehow, the officers are the bad guys for doing their jobs.
Why are you driving so fast? You don't arrest someone for no reason that has severe...
30 miles
It
per hour
triggers...
When asked why she was driving so fast, Mallory claimed she was signaling for help because she didn't have a phone and her GPS wasn't working. So let me get this straight. Your solution to being lost without a phone is to drive 30 miles over the speed limit? That's not how you signal for help, Mallory.
Okay. Big deep breath in for me. See your lips on too? Blow up. Good. Okay. A little too hard. Can't be that hard though. This thing's finicky. Big deep breath in and blow up.
The officer tries multiple times to get a proper breath sample, but even this simple task becomes complicated with Mallory. She blows too hard, then not long enough, making the whole process take much longer than necessary.
Municipal citation.
You do realize I have been arrested. This doesn't happen.
The first one is
You do realize you don't sign contracts in jail.
As the officers prepare the citation paperwork, Mallory's cooperation completely evaporates. When they try to explain the documents she needs to sign, she interrupts constantly. Actually, you do sign citations. It's not a contract, it's an acknowledgement that you received the ticket. But Mallory isn't interested in facts at this point.
You have enough.
God damn it! Yes!
Sit down now. No, you need to sit down and listen to me.
Finally, the officers have had enough. After hours of dealing with Mallory's insults, excuses, resistance, and bizarre behavior, even these professional officers have reached their breaking point. So what happened to Mallory after this nightmare traffic stop? Well, it turns out she had an outstanding warrant from Indiana for a previous OWI, operating while intoxicated. However, since she hadn't been convicted in that case yet, and Wisconsin was her first OWI charge, she was only cited, not formally charged with a crime. In Wisconsin, a first-time OWI isn't even considered a criminal offense. It's just a citation, like a traffic ticket. Mallory spent the night at the police department sobering up. The next afternoon, she was released to a sober friend who came to pick her up. What did you think of this case? Have you ever witnessed someone acting this erratically during a police stop? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell